Have you ever walked into a negotiation thinking that you're going to ace it, only to realize 2 minutes into the conversation that asking for the promotion was a big mistake? Having that talk about your promotion was a big mistake. It has happened to me a few times early on in my career. It took me a while to understand the art and science of negotiating a promotion. Since then, I have negotiated promotions, title changes, and compensation effectively over years. And in today's video, I will share with you the proven process of how to negotiate promotion. Before we get started, a quick reminder to 80% of you who haven't yet subscribed to my channel to do so now and click on the notification bell icon so that you can be notified as soon as I release a new video. Your subscription helps with channel growth. It lets me know that you find value in the content that I share and inspires me to bring these powerful videos to you. And now let's get started. So, when you think about negotiating a promotion, it requires some planning. Before we dive into the steps, I want to lay out some facts which are important for you to know. First of all, before you convince anyone else, you need to prove yourself that you deserve a promotion. Second, you don't get promoted just because you're working hard. Third, most often, there are multiple people who will decide on your promotion. However, your manager is the person who will recommend you for the promotion and initiate that conversation. It is your responsibility to make sure that you provide all the data and information to your manager so that they can build a very strong case for your promotion. Next fact is that most organizations promote employees for their benefit and not for the employee's benefit. And there should be no shame and embarrassment associated with asking for or negotiating a promotion. So now that we have all these facts in place, let's get started with how to really negotiate a promotion at work and how to start thinking about the process. The first step is to be super clear about why you deserve a promotion. No, it's not because your peer got promoted, so you have to be promoted too, or because you have been in the current role for a couple of years. Those are not valid reasons for promotion. The valid reasons could be that you are consistently delivering and exceeding expectations at work. You've taken on additional responsibilities and are already operating at the next level. Your skills and your circle of influence matches with what's needed for the next level, and you have launched or contributed to or demonstrated success in strategic projects that are valuable to the organization. So, this step really requires you to go back and look at data from all your projects in last 1 year and making a list of reasons why you should get promoted. And by the way, this is not a one-time activity. You should be doing this activity every quarter because you should be ready to have your growth conversation at any time in the year. We're going to talk about when the right time is to talk about promotion. But that's for the first step where you have to really start thinking about, am I ready for promotion? Do I really deserve a promotion? Once you have this data, the next step is to build your case. This is where you identify how your getting promoted is going to benefit your manager, your team, and your company. Remember, I shared that fact with you where I said most organizations promote employees for their benefit and not for the employee's benefit. So, in this step, you're going to tie back the value that you bring to the organization and how your promotion is going to benefit the organization. This is where you will leverage your storytelling and your communication skills to tie the strategic initiatives that your team is responsible for with your skills, with your previous experiences, and your demonstrated success. Now, let's take an example. Suppose you are a product manager, and one of the key initiatives that your team needs to work on is launching a new feature. Now, assume that this feature is critical to product growth. Start with talking to the relevant teams to identify how much revenue does this product bring each year. Also, research on why this feature is so important for the product growth. Will it help with customer retention or with net new business, or will it help with customer growth? Once you have this understanding, tie this knowledge back to your skills that will help launch this feature on time and deliver the desired results. It could be that launching this feature requires cross functional leadership, getting buy in from difficult stakeholders, and keeping the scope tight. Have you demonstrated these skills in a project that you recently delivered? Have you managed some of the difficult stakeholders successfully in previous projects? These are the things that will help you determine whether you are ready and how you're going to build that case for your promotion. Now, there might be a situation where there is no strategic initiative to which you can contribute at that time. In these cases, look for the problem that you can help solve. Can you solve a problem of feature adoption? Can you solve a problem of customer NPS? Can you make customer journey easy? Basically, you have to create a story around how your promotion will help and benefit the team and the company. Once you've figured this out, you're ready to have that conversation with your manager. So then, what is the right time to have this conversation with your manager? Let's talk about that. Actually, let's talk about when is not the right time to have this conversation with your manager. When your company is going through challenging times, not a good time to talk to your manager about promotion. When your emotions are high, it's not the right time to talk to your manager as well. So if your peer just got promoted and you think that you can go and have that difficult conversation with your manager and ask them, why didn't I get promoted, when your emotions are super high and you're all anxious and upset about the situation? No, don't have that conversation then. Also, if the yearly reviews are just done or the promotion cycle is just over, it's not the right time to negotiate your promotion. So, when is the right time to have the conversation then? The right time is right after you complete your self review during the yearly review cycle. If you do not have an yearly review cycle, contact your HR, ask them about the promo cycle and the schedule. They'll be able to provide you that information. Also, when an organization is formulating a strategy for next year, the budgeting process is about to begin. When your manager is really going to start thinking about the headcount, that's the right time to have a conversation about your promotion. Another good time to have a conversation about your promotion is when you have successfully completed a project, when everybody is congratulating you. Leverage that opportunity when your manager congratulates you to have that discussion about your promotion. So, now let's talk about how to initiate the conversation with your manager. Please do not send your manager a message saying, do you have 5 minutes to chat? Or do not approach your manager for this important conversation when they are preparing for another big meeting, because they might be so busy preparing for this big meeting that they might not be able to give this conversation the mind share and the focus that it requires. Instead, think about setting up 30 minutes with your manager to discuss your growth plan and your promotion prospects, or leverage one of the one on one meetings that you have, if you have one with your manager regularly, to talk about your promotion. Never initiate this conversation if you have not prepared for it. Please do not walk into a conversation thinking that you'll wing that conversation, because you need to be thoroughly prepared before you start negotiating on a promotion. So, how do you start the conversation? Here are some starting pointers for you. Start with, now that we have successfully launched this project, I would like to discuss my growth plan with you. Or you can say that with the exciting plans for significant feature releases this year, it's clear that strong leadership at director level is crucial. Over the past few years, I have successfully delivered projects and demonstrated my ability to deliver exceptional results at that level. I'm confident that my experience and my skills will make me an ideal candidate to drive some of these initiatives, and I would love to discuss how I can contribute to our continued success in this role. Remember, the last sentence is very important. You are focusing on how to leverage your skills and use those skills to basically drive combined success. And that's what is valuable to your manager. And after you say this, just pause. Do not give any other explanation. Let your manager respond. Many times we are so nervous about having this conversation that we keep rambling and justifying why we are asking for promotion, rather than pausing and giving the other person an opportunity to absorb what you have just said and respond to that. Now, your manager may or may not be prepared to take the conversation forward at that time. And if that's the case, give your manager some time. They might have to go back and check with people about the promo cycle. They might have to think through how they're going to process your promotion, who are the key stakeholders that might be involved in that decision, and how they're going to build a case for you. So give them some time. Remember, you're not looking for an answer in this first meeting. It's a negotiation. So you'll go back and forth. Remember that. So basically, what you're looking for in this conversation is another meeting where your manager can think about and talk about the promo cycle, talk about some of the objections that they might have, and clarify things with you so that they can build a strong case for you. So that's how you can negotiate promotion at work. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Over 80% of the people who watch my channel have not subscribed to the channel yet, and your subscribing to my channel would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching. Have a successful week. Bye bye.